Hello, I'm Nicole Turnbull, co-director of the Psychosocial Safety and Leadership Institute, and I am excited to be chatting with Amy Christopherson from Grounded HR. We're going to have a chat about who Amy is, what Grounded HR offers, why this work matters, and how you can connect with her if you'd like to learn more. Amy, thank you so much for being part of the collective.
Oh, I'm so excited to be here. I'm so passionate about the work that the collective is doing, and it's so important in my work as well. So I'm so excited to be here.
Fantastic, thank you. And our work is so aligned. I love the work that you do. And for people who might not have met you before, can you tell us a little bit about yourself and your background?
Sure. So I have been in HR since straight out of school. I actually studied HR as part of my Queen Scout Award, and that's how I found what I do now. I went straight to university and then out into the real world where I did recruitment and account management. I worked in heavy industry, and during that journey, I really found that it wasn't my place. I knew I was here to make an impact elsewhere. I then had a bit of a career change and I actually became an early childhood educator. I worked in preschools and taught the young people while my kids were young. But while I was traveling Australia, the pool of HR brought me back, and that is when I started my own business. And I decided that I wanted to do HR differently. I wanted to be heart-centered. I wanted to be empathetic, and I wanted HR to be known by more businesses and especially small businesses.
Yeah. And there's the alignment right there in that sentence, right?
Absolutely, absolutely. I'm so passionate about getting HR to people who don't get access to it.
Mm,
Big organizations have a HR consultant within their business,
yeah.
and they can go ask questions, and they know that that person is overseeing everything and making sure everything is okay. Small
Mm,
businesses don't get that opportunity. They don't
yeah.
get that coverage. They don't get to ask those questions, and that's why I created what I am and what I do.
So tell us a little bit more about Grounded HR and what you offer there.
So we work in a couple of different ways with different size businesses. We work one-to-one in a retainer space where I am basically the outsourced, or we are the outsourced HR department. These businesses tend to have around 15 or more employees, so just outside that small business definition. Then we also have the HR link, which is specifically, oh my goodness, specifically developed for small businesses. So it's again, a one-to-one retainer setup, but it gives you access to things like templates and one-to-one consults every month and all of those kind of things that are really valuable to a really busy business owner.
Yeah.
And then we work with some project work, so things like employment contracts and policy and procedure manuals and all the fun stuff like that.
That nobody likes and most people don't have.
Correct, 100%. But they're needed, right? They're the protections. They're protecting what you put your blood, sweat, and tears into. So you need those structures in place to allow you to do the people stuff really well.
100%. Yes. Supports for both workers and workplaces. I
Um,
just want to mention the HR link. Have you been nominated for something recently?
I have. So I'm based in Lake Macquarie, in New South Wales, and we have just had the HR Link named as a finalist in the category of business innovation in the Lake Macquarie Business Awards. So, which is so exciting. It's something I have been working on for a good 2 years now to build it into something that is super valuable for small businesses. And yeah, I was very emotional last week when that got announced.
It is so well deserved. When is the award? When will you know if you've won?
Early August. So it gets announced at a gala dinner in early August. So only a couple of weeks away from now.
Fantastic. Well, good luck.
Thank you.
Rooting for you. Now, with the next question, I feel like we've kind of answered it, but I want to ask it anyway. What makes your approach and your service unique?
I think it's the fact that I tailor my approach.
Mm,
I am definitely not the same mentor, coach, leadership confidant that for all the businesses I work with, and I'm able to tailor my style to what they need. And I think that a lot of other consultancies are not in that, don't tailor their services in that way. And I have chosen to do that because no small business, two small businesses are the same. And I feel like it gives me a different edge to the way I do it. And I also approach from a more feminine, a bit more heart-centered way, a softer approach, I guess, from the corporate kind of space. And I think sometimes businesses feel that corporate space is a little too corporate for them.
Yeah.
It feels wrong for them because they're like, I'm not a corporate business. So for me, it feels really nice to be able to approach them on their level, at their education level as well in the HR space. I can build their education over time. And no question is silly.
Yes, I love that.
Yeah.
And why is this work important to you?
Oh, the well-being of both employers and employees is at the core of everything I do. I believe that every person, no matter whether you're a business owner or an employee, you should love your job.
Yeah.
You should love going to work. And if that's not the case, then let's find out why. And having those open conversations is so important to me. And that's why I guess I'm so connected with the work that you do, because it's at the core of creating a workplace where people love to come to work.
Yes.
So that is what I do. I've created a business that I love and a work that I love to do, and I want everybody to feel that as well.
Yeah, and you can too, right? Like you can tell when you're working with someone, when your organization enjoys what they do, when the leaders enjoy what they do. You can tell the difference between someone trying to make money and someone trying to make impact. And yeah, I think that's why we get along so well.
Yeah, you can walk into a place and you know straight away where
Yeah.
by the feel, by the look of people, the way they look at you when you walk in, the how they greet you, it tells you so much about the culture and also the leadership style within the business.
Yes, definitely. So, what kind of organizations or leaders do you enjoy working most with?
I love working with anyone who is open to learning because I don't want to come in and tell you what to do if you're not going to be willing to take that information on. We all need to be forever learners. We
Mhm.
need to be willing to change and willing to improve. So if you are a business owner, I tend to work obviously in that smaller business space, smaller to medium-sized businesses, and that's who my core businesses are. Industry is not an issue. I work across, one day I'm working in a car wash company, the next day it's an engineering company, and sometimes it's an NDIS. So I like the spread of industries I work across, but the work is all transferable. The skills are all transferable, and it's about helping that person, those people, depending on the industry, to do this stuff well.
Yeah, fantastic. And what's the best way for the community to connect with you and learn more?
So my website is the great place to start. It's groundedhr.com.au. There's heaps of amazing freebies and things on there, and you can also sign up to our newsletter. We also are on the socials, so you can connect with me individually on LinkedIn just by searching my name, Amy Christopherson, and we are also on Instagram and Facebook at groundedhr.au.
Fantastic. Thank you so much for this short interview to help understand you and Grounded HR. So grateful for your time, but also so grateful for you being part of the collective. You're going to add real value and super excited for you to be on board. Thank you so much, Amy.
Thank you so much.